I'm often asked, what is the difference actually between mentoring and coaching? I found once a very beautiful description, and unfortunately, I don't know who said it because I really would like to give credit to the person. And he said, mentoring is somebody, a mentor is somebody from whom you learn, and a coach is somebody with whom you learn. So as a coach, we accompany a person in the development, and as a mentor, we share our experience and offer it to the other person so the other person can learn from us. So it's more like a senior relationship where the other person learns from, where the coach is more an eye-level relationship where I support you and we go together. And because I believe you're the expert. And when you're in organizations, there are different ways how we support people. One is, which is very popular, is a kind of directive way, because often they're very directive, there are very clear ways, very specific procedures, how things have to be done in an organization. And then directive is the right way to tell, because if there's one way to do it, you need to tell the person, this is the way how it has to be done here. The mentoring is more in the middle. This is something when I share my experience and offer it to you, but you also can decide what are you going to do, because you are more in the front, that you know how is the situation. The coaching is when I ask you questions, and through the questions, I'm enabling you to find your own solution. For example, mentoring would be, this is something how I've dealt with the situation, that's how it has worked for me. When it's coaching, I would ask you, for example, you have a difficult situation with a client and you don't know how to clarify this relationship. I would ask you, so how would you like it to be? What do you appreciate in the collaboration already? What do you think what the person appreciates in you and what has worked? Maybe what have you done in a similar situation? All these questions that help you to create awareness and find your own solutions. When you're looking at this, continuum, you have on the one side, you have instructing. This is a very directive approach. On the other side, you have coaching, which is more enabling. And both has its place, as I said. It depends really about how clear the answer is, and how clear is when you're very specific what you want a person to do. Tell the person, that's what I want you to do. But if it's not so clear what is the answer, then coaching, or maybe even coaching or mentoring, might be the right approach. And what the benefits that it has is, when you tell a person this is how you have to do it, the person will come back. With a directive approach, the risk is that the person will always come back and ask for a new situation for advice. When you coach people, you empower them, you help them to find their own solutions, you make them able to think more, and also then they will find their own way, and then they will be less necessary to ask you for advice. When exactly is the right approach for instructing, mentoring, coaching? That's something you need to find out by yourself. I have my priorities, but that might not fit in your organization. That might not fit in your circumstances and with your colleagues. So this is something where you need to find the way how to find it out yourself. I just recognize that nowadays there's more and more coaching requests, because the complexity becomes bigger and bigger, because we are mobilized in a globalized world. The complexity and the interconnectedness becomes very big. So it's often not really possible to give a clear answer, this is how things have to be done here. And then, so that it knows, if you want to make procedures for everything, it's really difficult, because then you make things very complicated. It does not only complex, but it's complicated. And therefore, enabling people, empowering people to make decisions, this is something which becomes more and more necessary, and therefore coaching, I see, is more and more a skill that managers need to develop.